Good morning. Good morning, everybody. We have arrived to yet another river. This one is completely new for me as well. I don't know what is going here, what's happening here. One thing I know, it's super shallow, which is already giving me some anxiety about if we will be able to find some deeper places. Yeah, I'm fishing again in hopes to find probably a chub. There could be some trout in this river as well. I'm a little bit skeptical about it. I'm still fishing that beat up hopper that I have fished for too many times already. But it still looks fine, it still works. And on the bottom I have a tiny hare's ear. It's really hot already. It's 10 o'clock. Let's start to find some fish as well. Absolutely massive, like 10-20 fish easily. As I retried to cast, they didn't seem too interested in that. Start going upstream later on because that would be a little bit safer to not bump the fish all the time. And I can't tell what kind of fish are those. This is weird. I don't know what to think. Maybe they're seeing the line being cast over them. If we would try to go like upstream, it would be a little bit better. Or this is like the only deeper place in hundreds of meters and all the fish are just pooling here because it's the one normal place where they can stay. Yeah, and I think I'm gonna increase the length between the top fly and the bottom fly as well. They're just not taking it. And they're not feeding as well, they're just moving around. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna retie to something a bit more suitable for this place, I think. Completely retied my stuff. New dry fly, new nymph, like a Frenchie now. And oh, this one I don't need. Let's try here a little bit. And if they're still acting weird, we're just gonna go a little bit further to see maybe fish upstream are not so. Okay, some kind of minnow. What are you, little guy? Certainly not something I came here for. Yeah, they're just not paying attention to those flies at all. They're sitting on the bottom doing God knows what, just sitting there. If you know what can cause fish to act this way, just to sit on the bottom, not feeding, doing nothing. Something took. Yeah, you can write in the comments. There are some times where fish are just not interested, but then usually you just set up a new fly or do your presenting a little bit different way and it works. But those fish are just sitting on the bottom and not even moving. No, they are like cruising around. A little bit of a surprise here. I was just wading across and thinking that we have made the wrong call here in coming here because the water level is like ankle deep. It's crazy. I'm just wading through and I ran into a school of, I think they were chub, but they were like this big, each of them. Again, they were like moving and scattering around, which is not so good, meaning they probably are not feeding. But like a large school of fish, probably like 20 fish. Yeah, there they are again. Just moving and scattering around. And so there are fish. The question is whether I'm gonna be able to make them feed on something. If they would be like stationary and feeding, still I'm gonna try. I saw them there just now. Already thought. Oh, those are not chub. Different kind of fish. And they're coming back now, right in front of me. Just completely ignoring the flies. They're going that way, reaching the sunlight, then coming here back, like making all those loops all the time. Completely uninterested. I don't know, what is this place? That's always the thing. When you go to a place you don't know what's going on there. This water level is too shallow. It's too shallow for anything.